Okay, so my ventilation fan's been running for probably close to an hour. It's been stuck on this setting right here. I guess the spring in here doesn't want to retract all the way and shut off, so I'm gonna be taking this apart and seeing if I can maybe rewind the spring or find out what's wrong with it, if it's repairable at all, if I need to swap it out. So let's take a look inside. Okay, here's the timer moved out of the wall. There's the model numbers, all that. It's an in-wall spring wound auto shut-off timer, 60-minute time cycle. There's the front. I did remove the 2 screws here. Once you do that, this yoke comes off. Once you take that yoke off, you can just simply pull the timer mechanism straight out. And then that's what switches the electrical switch on and off. You can see there's an arrow in there pointed up. And then this guy also has this direction goes up. You can see the spring is right there, right behind that gear. So then you can see it gets wound around that peg right there. So it also looks like these pins get greased up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they correlate with these gears here. So if you're looking at the timer as up, like that, you can see that's what it's supposed to do. You can hear the little clicky click. That's the normal operation of it. And when you put it back to the upward position, this part shuts the electrical off, and sometimes it does continue clicking just like that. You can see with a little bit of help, it does spin. Seems like it wants to work now. Look at that, it just stopped. So you can see it stopped again, and it's not in the off position. So I'm thinking maybe this grease here needs to be like replaced, cleaned out with some isopropyl alcohol. Maybe it's getting gummed up and stopping it from spinning, because it doesn't take much to, stop this from spinning. It's not high torque exactly, so I was thinking maybe I really don't need to rewind the spring if I clean all this out and re-grease it. So I'll give that a try and see if it works. Okay, so this is the timer after I ran it for an hour. So I got this air duster, blew out all the dust out of here, wiped all the old grease off the back. I used some 3-in-1 oil to put a drop on each of those holes right there, all those shafts, and then put a drop of oil on each gear here where it meshes with the other ones. I wound it up to 60 minutes, unwound it back to 0, did that a couple times, and then I wound it up to 60 and left it just like this, and it was running, and that was about an hour ago, and it just clicked off in the off position, which you can see is fully up. So I'm going to go ahead and reinstall it in the wall and run it and see if it actually shuts off, if that fixed it. So might have been the old grease, thickening up and causing resistance where it wasn't able to fully shut off. So hopefully that fixed it, and hopefully it fixed it long term. So we will keep our eye on it. Okay, and the ventilation fan just shut off, and you can see here that the clicker is still running, which is a good sign. Should run for a little bit after the fan shuts off, just to relieve all the spring tension. So it looks like lubricating the gears and blowing out the dust really does work. So it's been 5 days and it works great. So yeah, this is a very easy fix, I think. So repair that old mechanical timer versus just replacing it. So hopefully this helps somebody out there. If you like the video, leave it a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you.